when it comes to Method against ARG, I think the game plan has to be simple. It's the same game plan any team playing ARG has. Tank Monkey Moon out of the equation. He's the best offensive player in the league. He has the top goals. He's got the best goals per game. I mean, this guy is an offensive powerhouse. Shut him down, you get the win.
The winner of this match will make their way into the playoffs. The loser will not. It is very, very simple, and we are underway. Monkey Moon to the corner, it'll be Burrito B, and now Clay X will get the first clear for ARG. Here comes Tadpole now, trying to drop one down, and he has help coming in. It's Burrito B, and Method scores first.
Method wasting no time in game number 1 with the offense on display from Tadpole. Beautiful pass from right to left, and Burrito B puts it right down the middle for a 1-0 lead in favor of Method.
Two critical differences between ARG and Method. Monkey Moon for ARG, they've played 30 games. He has 29 goals. That's more than his two teammates combined, as that ball goes harmlessly out of reach of the ARG offense, and they go back on the defensive end.
And with that assist, Tadpole goes into unfamiliar territory. Not a lot of players get this feat. 20 goals and 20 assists on the season.
Rix Ronde cannot keep that play alive, so now Mark by It will drop another in. Monkey Moon coming on, and Tadpole there to stop him. Early on in the season, Subi, it was all about Tadpole on the offensive end, and when he cooled off, someone else needed to step up. Both Rix Ronde and Burrito B have, and that's why Method are in this spot now with a chance to play their way into the playoffs.
Yeah, Rix Ronde being the goal scorer of those two duos, but Burrito B getting the first one here in game number 1, just needing to make a presence, and he's doing well so far.
Play X needs a pop here, instead tried to go underneath Burrito B. So Burrito still fortuitously on the side wall, will play that all the way down to Mark by 8. And Monkey Moon throws another downfield. Tadpole's got to get on his horse. He does. He'll catch up to this. More importantly, play it away from Monkey Moon. Of course, that also means Monkey Moon is lurking, waiting for Clay X to center a ball, but he never does. So Monkey Moon has to go out from a scoring position and try to play table setter, and that is not when ARG is at their best.
That was a great clear coming down the field from Burrito B, putting it in between two players from ARG, and oh, that ball just squeezing into the box, but nobody home from ARG. A good pinch all the way downfield from Clay X, but that one's gonna be put back into the corner. Method doing a great job on defense to keep ARG, and better yet, Monkey Moon at bay.
Mark by 8, his shot blocked by Tadpole. Halfway through game 1, he's got his first Xavier medal of the series. Got a little bump by Clay, but it has not caused too many issues for Method. That shot from Monkey Moon goes off the crossbar. Method will thank their lucky stars. Tadpole will boom it away, and it's coming right back in. There's Clay X, but he missed it.
Tried to go for that pre-flip pass, and nobody up from Method. That was a good pass, good opportunity, but Mark by 8 didn't have a bunch of boosts. Couldn't really do much with that ball. And Rix Ronde, great pinch off that back wall over to Burrito B. Method doing a great job passing the ball up the field to get their offense started.
Mark by 8 gonna have a tough time getting onto that ball, but he does. Clay X coming on, and he cannot get a touch to direct that towards the net. Rix Ronde against Monkey Moon. Instead, it will be Tadpole that clears, and Clay X will snuff out that attack. Rix Ronde again, another clear downfield. This time Burrito B is there, and Method can get set up on the offensive end. That'll drop straight down onto Clay X, and he did not read it well, so Mark has to come in and help him out. And ARG, they are struggling on the defensive end a bit.
Yeah, but not on the offensive side. They're getting their shot opportunities. So far, 6 in game number 1. They just haven't been able to find the back of the net.
And as much offense as Method has had, that's only their 3rd shot there that's saved away.
Oh.
And a demo's gonna open up the net, and Mark by 8 will tie the game.
And this one just rolls in all the way from midfield. Mark by 8 sees the open net and ties this game up.
That is not what Method had in mind at all, but now we are right back to square one with 1:04 remaining. A matchup that is maybe the biggest of the entire season. Again, the winner will go to the playoffs, the loser absolutely will not. Marked by 8. Good read on Rix Ronde's clear attempt, but Burrito B does play it down. Rix Ronde redirect to the backboard. Clay watched it and he's a little fortunate Tadpole wasn't coming on. Back the other way, Rix Ronde in a tough spot, but he will clear it away.
And here comes Burrito B. Good carry and flick over Marked by 8. Monkey Moon last defender back, and Clay X misreads that ball, but that one going back into the defensive end. ARG doing a good job working the field left to right and keeping Method at bay.
Rix Ronde now will have a shot. Tadpole to follow off the post and sent away. Missed opportunities abound all season long for both these teams.
And a good clear there, all tied up. 0 seconds on the clock. Method choosing to keep this ball up, and Marked by 8 swoops in to kill that, and overtime we go.
And a neutral kickoff will eventually be corralled by Method. Burrito B out of his own zone. Needs any help at all, and he'll have to get it from Rix Ronde. Burrito B, Tadpole was coming on, he thought about it. And now Monkey Moon for Clay X. His shot saved away right off the goal line by Burrito B.
That was a beautiful pass into the box, and Marked by 8 trying to get a defender away, but ARG starting the offense down the field, looking like they're warming up here.
Away this goes to the corner, and it will be cleared by Clay X. Tadpole still can't get anything in front of the net. Method haven't had many great opportunities since about the 2-minute mark of regulation. Mark will clear another one out. Monkey Moon, can he finally get going for ARG? No, he didn't get a touch at all, and we continue to go back and forth in OT, but not for much longer. Rix Ronde off the backboard. Here comes Burrito B. Did not get a shot, but he took out Monkey Moon.
Oh, Clay X misreading that. They had a good opportunity there. Had a fast break. Method gonna sneak away. Good pass over to Burrito B up off the backboard. Clay X misreads, but Burrito B unable to put that on net.
Rix Ronde plays it for himself off the ceiling, and Clay only gets it as far as Burrito B. Monkey Moon with a powerful clear downfield, and it will be Tadpole. What we didn't see in the previous series, good communication, this time from Method, as they will work together to get downfield. Tadpole's shot will be sent away. Here's Burrito B looking for Rix Ronde. Didn't get it to an ideal spot. Burrito B will cycle out. Here comes Tadpole. Well-oiled machine on the offensive end is Method, but they haven't got a quality opportunity in the last minute or so. Tadpole will turn around here. He's got a chance for Rix Ronde. Burrito coming on as well, and Monkey Moon will sweep it away.
That was great accuracy there from Rix Ronde, trying to go to the open spot on the net. Good shot placement, but Method still not done. All three pushed up. Thankfully, Clay X could not get a touch on that ball. Booming clear would have found its way to the back of the net.
Monkey Moon right at Burrito B. Method's got to rotate back quickly, though, because here comes ARG. Monkey Moon turns on one, and Clay X thought about turning, but he's going to have to give way to Mark, who is on the opposite end of the field, as that ball skittered across, and now another shot blocked by Rix Ronde. Here comes Clay X to win in overtime. No, Mark to follow. That is blocked by Tadpole as well. This is outstanding defense from Method.
Well, Stacks, can you tell by the gameplay being put forth on the field that this is indicative of a game winner from Monkey Moon out of nowhere?
It looked like this was going to be cleared away, but Rix Ronde misses this off the backboard. Monkey Moon does what he's done all season long. 30 goals on the season now with 31 games played. He's just a shade under a goal per game, well ahead of anybody else in the league. And ARG, after just shot after shot after shot, finally breaks through in OT.
And it just seemed like Method were able to keep Monkey Moon out of the equation for a whole game length, but then once it goes into overtime, they almost forgot about him. Like, okay, we're just playing Rocket League. We just got to prevent goals, and in sneaks Monkey Moon, gets the game winner. This guy has been carrying his team to victory all season long, and he's not going to stop at the last game of the season, especially top 4 on the line, and a spot in the RLCS is just shining right in front of him.
If you haven't been tuning in all season, take note of what you're seeing out of Monkey Moon. We're seeing maybe one of the best individual performances season long out of anybody we've ever seen in the rival series. And with that game, what do you have? 6 saves, 5 shots. He scores the game winner in overtime. Had a couple of critical clears as well when it looked like ARG was really not comfortable on the defensive end. But they got the job done. There's 1 down, 2 to go, and they will play their way at least into the top 4.
Yeah, it's just crazy, Stacks. You mentioned the 30 goals on the season, which is an impressive feat, but almost a goal per game. Like, you can count on him every single game that he's going to score one. Just up to ClayX and Mark by 8 to do their fair share, and they did what was important, holding down the defensive line, not allowing Method to push too far forward and get comfortable in the offensive zone.
And it's even more impressive to see a player averaging 1 anything per game, considering there are more games over the course of this season as opposed to seasons past. This was saved by Monkey Moon, and it has already begun. Another backpack performance, perhaps, from the Frenchman on ARG. All the way down it goes to Tadpole, who's got Burrito Beat waiting, and his sizzling shot is blocked by Monkey Moon again.
Oh, good follow by Mark. I love that trail, knowing that the 50-50 could come out, and he just takes over. And a good pinch from ClayX and a missed touch from Tadpole, but Burrito B was waiting. And Rix Ronde gonna have to kill this one into the corner. Method starting to scramble on defense. Monkey Moon puts this back into the corner, and Method finally able to push this out towards midfield and get a little bit of breathing room.
ClayX trying to push one across to Mark by 8. Instead, it will find Monkey Moon, which is the worst case scenario for Method, and Mark is there to clean it up on the doorstep.
Good pressure put forth from ARG here. You see Monkey Moon go up, but more importantly, Rix Ronde trying to pre-read that, takes him out of the equation. Mark by 8 sees that and just fires it on target.
Just over a minute gone by, ARG in front again. And for Method, every time they give up any kind of advantage to ARG, you start to ask the question, when will they ever have their moment? Is it just not meant to be? You look at seasons past, Subi, as Mark by 8 will throw one to the corner. When they needed to finish in the top 2, they would finish 3rd. Now top 4 is good enough for 2 shots at the RLCS, and they're in danger of going 5th or 6th. Here's Mark by 8. His shot is going to be wide. Burrito B will have to follow this up against Monkey Moon. Clay to the corner. Monkey Moon will try to set up Mark. No, maybe Monkey Moon was trying to do too much there. And Mark by 8, he started to come up and then turned away.
Yeah, right now I'm just focusing on the rotations from Method. You saw a double commit come out right there. Starting to panic a little bit, being down 1 game and 1 goal in game number 2. They really need to focus, though, and not get those double commits on the defensive end. It's going to come back and haunt them.
Monkey Moon pops over Tadpole. Burrito B on his way back. He had to wait an extra tick as Monkey Moon tried to change speeds on him. Did make the stop, but ARG, they are hungry for a 2nd goal. They'll be turned aside by Tadpole. This was the big roster move to get these 2 teams across the finish line. ARG went to Monkey Moon. Method turned to Tadpole. And everybody thought that would be the key for Method. Mark by 8 now to the backboard. That's going to be sent away by Burrito B. Another one lobbed in. Tadpole, he's gotten rid of this, but not too far down the field, and Monkey Moon was able to keep that in the zone yet again.
Right now, the most important thing for Method is obviously getting a goal to tie this game up, but most importantly, getting a victory in this series. The entire season long, all of their losses have come off of sweeps. They have yet to lose with game one put on the board.
Rix Ronde lobbing another downfield, 90 seconds left in game number 2. ARG just holding on to an advantage. ClayX, oh, he was coming on and Mark by 8 cut him off. That could be the small window that Method needs, as they've got Mark and Clay stuck together there in their zone for a moment, but who else but Monkey Moon to rotate back and bail them out. Now Tadpole. Got around one, pass to Rix Ronde. It's almost a handoff. We saw that last week.
Just a beautiful lateral pass over to Rix Ronde. You see Tadpole with the great ball control, and Rix takes it right off of his hood to tie this game up with 1 minute to go in game number 2.
Just like in game 1, a goal just outside the final minute to tie things up. Rix Ronde trying to leave that for Burrito B as Method have new life in game 2. And that miss by Rix Ronde will prove costly as they give up another free goal to ARG.
And this is exactly where you cannot have mistakes, Stacks, is week 5, everything on the line, and a whiff leads to a goal. They worked so hard for 4 minutes to just get one. Now they have 50 seconds to work with trying to tie this game up.
We saw it in the series with Monaco. The pressure on these players, it is noticeable at this point. Mark by 8, oh, look at the spacing for ARG. It is not great, but ClayX does get this away. Mark by 8 will clear as well. ARG fully committed on defense. Burrito B, that's gonna drop down. That's well played by Method, but even better defended by Mark.
Yeah, good read there from Mark by 8, seeing Tadpole above him, knowing that that drop down pass could come out. 15 seconds to go, Stacks. Method still chasing one.
Excellent awareness from ARG, but now they're gonna be tested in the final 10 seconds. Rix Ronde's shot threads the needle, and we're tied.
Just finds an opening in the screen door and fires it on target. Rix Ronde with the precision to tie it up and possibly take game number 2 into overtime.
That is a classic case of making something out of nothing. Burrito B, they could still win this in regulation, but so too could ARG if they get onto this quickly. ClayX, he could be in a spot of trouble. He was indecisive going up for that ball, and Method will have to defend to close out regulation, and they do.
Overtime, Stacks, once again. Method needs to keep the pressure on, though. When they have the ball in the offensive half, they're doing a great job of making ARG use it a lot of boost.
Game 1 was tied at 1 apiece going to overtime. Game 2, 2 apiece. So you could expect an offensive explosion in game 3. But right now, we're worried about whether or not this series will be tied or whether ARG will be 1 win away from clinching a playoff spot. Rix Ronde. This is not good for Method. They are moving downfield very slowly, but that one challenge sets up Tadpole, and nobody was back.
And they take it in overtime, but look at Tadpole. He's just waiting patiently at midfield, and he sees his opportunity and decides to strike. The net was wide open. He just had to get it over the last defender. Method tied this series up 1 apiece.
Incredible how that game ends when you look at it's just one challenge just across the midfield line. And Tadpole is able to run free. 3-2 the win for Method. And now we're down to 3 games to determine the fate of ARG and Method. Again, one team is in the playoffs. The other, they'll be back for next season if they keep the rosters together, of course. But they will not play in the playoffs if they lose.
Well, and this right here is unfamiliar territory for ARG. They haven't seen a loss in a series since week 3. Their last 3 series, complete sweeps. So good job on Method to keep the pressure on them. And now the storyline sets itself. Method have yet to lose a series when they get game 1. So this is, is it going to be Method? I'm going to vote yes based off of history.
Well, they at least brought the momentum back on their side now after getting that win, because the way they lost game 1 in OT, it's like they kept Monkey Moon at bay for most of the game, but he still scored the game winner in OT. They kept him relatively quiet in game 2, just a couple of assists. And lo and behold, when Monkey Moon doesn't score, ARG doesn't win. It's funny how that works.
Couple assists and 4 saves, so they're forcing him to stay on the defensive end and not allowing him to get into the offensive half, and that's exactly what Method has to do. Don't give ARG any opportunities. Make them punish your mistakes, and more importantly, keep the communication up, because that's when we don't see mistakes come out from Method.
10 saves over 2 games for Monkey Moon. That is not the side of the field they want him on, but the side of the field they've needed him on, as you said, Subi. Here's Tadpole in his own corner, marked by 8. That will rain down, and Burrito B will clear it away. Well done by the defensive Method, and they can break out on offense for the first time in game 3.
Oh, good bomb downfield from Monkey Moon, making Burrito B go up and use almost all of his boost. Still has the ball in the box, looking to bump Tadpole. Just getting aggressive with it. That's what I like to see. Game 3. This is the decision maker to really swing the series one way or the other.
Play X on his way back, and I don't know if he knows where he's supposed to be, but he will settle into formation and follow this play up after Monkey Moon could not get one in front. Now it'll be Burrito B. And he will try to center for Rix Ronde, who's coming on. Tadpole blocked out by Monkey Moon. That means Rix Ronde's got to rush back, because here's Mark, and his second touch does not find the net.
Nice scoop there from Rix to send that one off to the side. And you saw 2 members of ARG just rotate out, bail to go get boost and open things up. But Method doing the exact same. Neither team willing to push too far past midfield. Really looking out for those punishing clears over their heads.
Marked by 8, had to take an extra moment. Got this ball in front. Monkey Moon coming on. He actually found an angle, but no power behind it. Now Clay X will take advantage of a double commit. Here comes ARG again, looking to take the lead in game 3, but denied by Rix Ronde at least the first time. Clay X, will he center this time for Mark? No, Monkey Moon is there. This will go to the backboard, and Mark is swatted away, and Burrito B will finally get the ball out.
40 boosts for the entire team of Method. That was all of it right there, but thankfully Tadpole just got a full pad. Rix Ronde with a very clever hit, but they're still not out of the deep water yet. Method just trying to get onto offense, and a good shot put forth from Rix Ronde.
Monkey Moon waiting in front of his own net, and finally it's Clay X who has to make the save. Now Mark to just direct another downfield, but Tadpole's right on it. And that's what Method has to do. They cannot let ARG get reset on defense. When they've got Monkey Moon at the back, they have to attack. Marked by 8. Underneath Tadpole. Monkey Moon coming on, and I think it went off of Mark and wide.
It did. Mark was trying to rotate out and just got his car into that upper 90 where Monkey Moon was looking, but Monkey Moon firing another, unable to get it to the back of the net as Rix Ronde turns it away, but ARG looking monstrous in the offensive half right now.
Mark doing something that most teams have not been able to do all season long, stop Monkey Moon. Now Mark again. That'll be swept away by Burrito B. He will take the corner boost, but he had to stop in his tracks to get it. And now Tadpole will clear away, but only as far as Monkey Moon. Now Mark will yield to Burrito B, and ARG will reset. Monkey Moon trying to send Clay X downfield, but he missed on his initial look. Now Clay to center, and here come both members of ARG. Ball will be sent away. And I wonder now for ARG if they're getting a little antsy on the offensive end.
Hey, get antsy because it's working right now. You're putting a ton of pressure on Method. They're starting to scramble around, Tadpole up, and a good read. No boost left though to challenge that ball. Rix Ronde coming in to just try and get a touch and keep ARG on defense, but they can't do so yet as Monkey Moon takes that ball all the way downfield. ARG just doing a great job of midfield control.
Rix Ronde misses out of the corner here, so Monkey Moon will take over. 1-1 in game 1, 2-2 in game 2. Naturally, it follows that we'd go 0-0 through almost all of regulation in Game 3. Rix Ronde over to Burrito B. Burrito could not hold up for it. Now here comes ARG, perhaps Monkey Moon did get the midfield boost, but he'll have to use a lot of it to defend, or at least make his way downfield. That's a fortuitous bounce for ARG, though.
Oh.
Monkey Moon coming on, and he will not drop it in.
Oh no, boost left to try and get that double tap, and Rix Ronde finds the upper 90 to give Method the lead late in Game 3.
A 2-goal swing. We thought Monkey Moon was going to do what he did all season long, score another clutch goal for ARG, and when he doesn't, everybody on the field was stunned except Rix Ronde. He takes advantage, and it's Method who steal their way out in front. And now ARG has to rush 10 seconds to try and force another overtime. Marked by 8, needs somebody in the midfield. Nobody was there, and now ARG has to go all the way down the field. And they have to work from in front of their own goal. Rix Ronde is not going to let them, and Method take the lead in the series.
Oh, baby stacks. Method showing up in the final seconds of game number 3. What a play from Rix Ronde, but man, they had to be sweating. The heartbeat had to be elevated when they saw Monkey Moon barreling through the box with the ball on top of his hood. Just couldn't connect with that double tap.
I just assumed, like I had almost marked down a goal for Monkey Moon. When I saw him up, I'm like, oh no, easy, bang, he's got it. No, he does not, because as you mentioned, he ran out of boost. That is, boy, that is stunning. It's just another one of the twists and turns here in this series between Method and ARG. And now it comes down to Game 4, where Method, they can punch their ticket into the Rival Series playoffs and eliminate ARG in the process.
Yeah, and Method really just looking like a brand new team from game number 1. They were so fast, just controlling midfield well. But I mean, ARG throughout that match just seemed like for 3 minutes we're putting shot after shot after shot on target, but none of them finding the back of the net. None of them really making Method think too much and worry a ton. But right now, ARG looking to take game number 4 and send this to somewhere where Method hasn't been the entire season, a Game 5. Can they do it is the big question that we've got to ask.
You can start crossing off a bunch of things for ARG. They're not going to win this series 3-0. They're not going to win it 3-1. Hey, right now, Monaco is looking at this series going, all right, let's go Method, because that's just another team that's taken off the board that can take that second spot. Monaco's still alive for a top 2 bid as long as a few things happen. We are underway in Game 4. It'll be Clay X. That'll be deflected by Tadpole. Fortunate for ARG, and marked by 8 scores the angle of his lifetime.
This was like a behind-the-back pass shot. This is incredible read from Marked by 8 to put that on target. Good redirect, a lot of power on it, and that's how you want to come out in game number 4.
So ARG got what they needed, a lead. Now they have to hold it for almost an entire length of a game. They'd certainly like to add to it. That's what Marked by 8 has in store. But it will be cleared away by Burrito B. Came awkwardly off the corner, and I don't think he read it quite well. Clay X will play to the backboard. Here is Marked by 8. Monkey Moon is waiting for a bad clear, but that's a good team effort from Method to get out of the zone.
And that's a good effort from Marked by 8 to cut that pass off. They're starting to see those midfield passing plays develop from Method and cutting off those angles.
You know, we have talked so much about Monkey Moon and how much he means to the ARG offense. But you want to take just a quick guess, Subi, at who might be the leading scorer in this series?
A quick guess? No, but I'll look at my notes.
All right, I'll just spoil it for you. It's Marked by 8. He's scored 4 now for ARG. And that's something that ARG hasn't had all season long. Rix Ronde, his shot blocked away by Monkey Moon. He also had Mark there, but I don't think Mark had it lined up. Burrito B out to Tadpole, to the corner. This will kick out. Burrito B is there, and he goes behind Monkey Moon.
How about the shot placement on this one? He goes up fast, and Monkey Moon thinks the shot's going hard and just decides to drop it soft and low into the right-hand side. Tie ball game, game number 4, Method and ARG, but Method, match point.
That's the second goal for Burrito B in the series. It was beautiful, and that's been Burrito B's calling card the entire 4 seasons now he has spent in the rival series. He will not be your leading scorer, but his goals matter a lot. Tadpole almost scored a huge goal for Method, would have given them the lead, but now ARG on the counterattack. Monkey Moon with a full tank of boost and a lot of creativity, but nothing doing there. Now marked by 8, challenged by Tadpole. It'll be Clay X. He's got Monkey Moon at midfield, but Monkey will have to turn on this. Monkey Moon for marked by 8, trying to go to the hot hand. It'll drop down, and again cleared away by Method, but it is not an impermeable defense here, Subi. There are openings, and Monkey Moon just found one.
The defense from Method starting to crumble. You see him get so spread out. Burrito B with a very poor touch into the corner, forcing his teammate to come out of the box. And all Monkey Moon has to do is put it into the box on target, and ARG go up in game 4.
And so AS Monaco continues to sweat it out a little bit as ARG still have signs of life in this series. It is Burrito B blocked by Monkey Moon. That gets in front, and Tadpole clears it away. Rick's Ronde for Burrito B. That is blocked by Mark. That'll disrupt the Method offense, and the counterattack will stall there. Play X, met by Tadpole. And Method, after it looked like maybe they were going to get some momentum going in game 4, find themselves trailing. And Rick's Ronde watches Burrito B take it out of the play. Tadpole stuffs a shot from Mark, and Method can break out again, but not so fast. Clay X takes out Tadpole.
Method not getting a lot of offensive opportunities here in game 4. So far, 5 shots, and Monkey Moon was following up that passing play, decides to bail out. Good shot from Clay X. Loving the communication we're seeing right now. No double commits coming out from ARG.
Around the corner and marked by 8. Gives way to Tadpole. Rick's Ronde coming on, met by Clay. And ARG only has Mark back. Both Clay and Monkey Moon had started to break downfield. Nobody back for Method, and Mark adds an insurance goal for ARG.
And Mark gets his 21st of the season. Check out Tadpole, decides to turn left. Probably should have turned right to go back to net. Still would have been a close call, but ARG starting to separate themselves from Method.
A 5 spot in the series for Mark by 8, who's got 8 shots in this game. All the way down to the corner, it'll be collected by Tadpole. Play X, looking to reach double digits himself. Can you believe it, Subi, that he's only got 9 goals on the season? For a team that could very well promote to the RLCS if they can get into that rival playoff or the promotion tournament.
Only 9 goals, but 19 assists, so he's still getting involved on offense, and most importantly, making himself known in the defensive end, not allowing simple balls to get past him.
Tadpole will clear over 1, marked by 8, catches up. Monkey Moon will finish off the defensive effort. And he backflips coming off the backboard here, so a chance now for Rick's Ronde. He was trying to center that ball, and it was swatted away, and that should just about do it. Method, they have a chance, but they've got to score right about now. They got to get downfield in a hurry to give themselves a chance for a kickoff goal. Clay couldn't put it away there. Rick's Ronde can't keep possession, and ARG have just suffocated Method in the final minute or so, and they will hold on to take game 4, and we will, Subi, go to game 5.
And I think ARG only allowed 1 shot from Method in the second half of this game. They shut them down completely. Method opened up looking great, but look at the stats. 9 saves from Method. ARG just putting shot after shot on target. And even if they aren't really aggressive shots, on target shots, they're making Method dive for the ball, taking members out of defensive position and opening up that net. And that's what we saw coming out from ARG in game number 4.
This is uncharted territory for Mark by 8 as well, because he was just a one-man wrecking crew in that game. Not many players get 9 shots in a game, and if they do, they normally require, 5-6 minutes of overtime. He did it in regulation. We saw Jay Wismont pick up 10 in regulation in the B stream last week. We're seeing players in the final week. It's been a solved puzzle, right? Everybody knows, stop Monkey Moon, stop Monkey Moon. Somebody else has to step up, and Mark by 8 has. He's got 5 goals in this series, and for everything we said about Monkey Moon, Mark is stealing the show.
Well, and everything we've talked about comes down to this. Game number 5, winner stays in top 4. Loser needs a lot of help. Method, if they lose, they are out of top 4, and the dreams of getting back to the RLCS for Tadpole are put at bay, at least for one season. And Game 5, ARG has won in the entire season. Method with nothing. This is uncharted waters, going to be unfamiliar territory, but it all boils down, Stacks, to the next 5 minutes.
5 minutes to determine an awful lot. Who knows when they'll expand the RLCS again in the future, if ever. 2 shots to make it to the big stage in this season's rival playoffs and then the promotion tournament if you don't cash in the first time around. That's what's at stake in the next 4 minutes and change. It is Tadpole to pop it away, looking for Burrito B. Clay X is all over it. And Tadpole, that was a tricky read, but he made it, and at least stops ARG for the moment. Here comes Monkey Moon, trying to do Monkey Moon things, and Rix Ronde read him the whole way. Clay X coming on. He almost scored his 10th of the season, and Burrito B stopped him there.
Way to dive off that side post, but ARG still working in the offensive zone, and Method starting to really hurt on boost. 2 members have some in the tank, and Tadpole gets a much-needed clear for Method. And can they start some offense? Good 50 there from Burrito to set things up, but Clay X up in time to put that back towards midfield.
I thought coming into this series that it may still be just a 2-man show between Monkey Moon and Tadpole, and I have been rather delightfully proved wrong. Everybody has stepped up on both sides of the field in this critical must-win series. Monkey Moon popping another one in. It'll be Clay X to take care of that ball, and now a chance for ARG after a collision at midfield, and it is squandered.
Stacks, one thing that I want both of us to watch out for from Method in this game, we've seen all season long, is all 3 members in the offensive zone. We just saw it right there. Thankfully, they weren't hurt by that, but clears over their head have plagued them all season long. Can it haunt them here in game number 5?
2 teams that came painfully close to making it into the promotion tournament last season. Only one of them, again, will have a shot. Clay X. Big clear, but only as far as Burrito B. Tadpole looking to redirect down. Burrito B did not follow the play, and Rix Ronde will scamper back to his own net as well. The angle is going to be Method, all of Method, strafing left to right across the net. They do make the save. Now Tadpole redirect Rix Ronde, who slams it home.
Tadpole getting his 5th assist off of this pass. He goes upside down to get a soft touch on the ball, and Rix Ronde just comes in and smacks it off the defender's face into the net. Method with the 1-0 advantage.
So the first shot has been fired. It is by Method. Tadpole. One more touch to center for Rix Ronde, and it's saved by Clay.
Method aren't done.
They are not. It's Burrito B. Challenged by Mark. Well done. Even better by Clay to stop that ball from getting in front of the net. And now Monkey Moon will have to take over. He did not take the corner boost, and he will not find Mark by 8 either. That's well intercepted by Rix Ronde, and he doesn't try to do too much with the play. He steals boost, starts to get out, comes back in, and Method will kill off a lot more clock.
2 members ARG in the same corner, up on the same wall. Method can't capitalize on it, and here comes Monkey Moon looking for a pass, but Burrito B sniffs it out. Good defensive stance here from Method to just push forward and smother ARG out.
Tadpole, can he climb the wall in time? He sure can. And he wins the challenge on clay. Monkey Moon can't get to this. Rix Ronde doubles the lead for Method.
Rix Ronde with his second one here in Game 5. And once again, Tadpole with a beautiful passing play. Good 50-50 to send it towards the back wall. ARG have a lot of work to do and not a lot of time to do it in.
2 saves each for Tadpole and Burrito B, and a pair of goals for Rix Ronde. And Rix will have to clear this away, and he didn't get rid of that ball. Mark tried to find Clay, who would have had his hands full getting that ball to Monkey Moon. So instead, Monkey Moon will rotate all the way back, but again, precious seconds coming off the clock. Clay X, his shot almost beat Tadpole, and Monkey Moon could not finish on the weak side.
So close to reaching that ball. Monkey Moon by 2. Monkey Moon can't get by the third, but he keeps possession, and what a beautiful demo there from Burrito B to allow this clear to come down the field. 45 seconds left. ARG chasing 2, and Tadpole gonna make it 3. That one could be the final nail in the coffin.
Only the second goal of the series for Tadpole. Complete role reversal. From earlier on in the season, it is Tadpole set up by Rix Ronde for the dagger for Method. Dire straits for ARG. They have to score now, and they have to score often. Burrito B just plays that out of the zone. Maybe they can start the victory lap. Clay X. One more faint shot on. That'll be stopped by Rix Ronde. Monkey Moon coming on. That's cleared by Burrito B. Another shot is going to be just wide and popped away as well. And Method, I think they can kind of feel it now with only 15 seconds to go. Rix Ronde and Burrito B have been oh so close so many times. And now they've opened up a 4-goal lead.
They're gonna push their way into the playoffs to give themselves an opportunity at a shot at RLCS. 4-0 victory here in game number 5. They're just showing that they are a force to be reckoned with.
Maybe the 4th time is indeed the charm for Method. They will head on to the rival playoffs, and they'll get 2 shots at going to the big show.